Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video about my journey for the last year as I've been solo truck driving. I bought my truck August of last year, and up until last week I've been completely alone over the road, going to all the states in the United States, trucking, and it's been amazing looking back now and thinking about all of the time that I really had to be with myself and learn about myself, having to really sit with my own emotions. And you know, when you're alone, it opens a whole different world to understanding you, because you know, when you're around people all the time or everywhere you go, you don't have a lot of time to really dive into what you're feeling and why you're feeling it, and there's always some distraction. You're always dealing with somebody else's issues, somebody else's emotions. Maybe you're trying to be there for them, and it doesn't give you a lot of time to really dive into you. I think that's really been the number one thing that I appreciate about this last year being solo, was just really being able to understand me, and it's definitely made me a much better person today. You know, there's a lot of things that aren't the greatest that come with it. You know, the occasional harassment from other drivers, people literally following me into my shower in the truck stop, asking the staff, like, oh, which shower did she go in, because they want to talk to me or something. There's been a few situations that have been pretty concerning, but I deal with it. Not to say that I don't get scared or feel like I have to be extra cautious sometimes, because I do. But I'm very grateful that nothing crazy has really happened to me. For the most part, my fellow truckers are awesome. They look out for me. They treat me with respect. This has also really been an experience, because when I live in this truck, which I do, like, I have an address where I get mail and stuff, but essentially I live in this truck, right? So I have no rent, I have no utilities. I had a brand new car that I bought just before I started truck driving, which is the stupidest thing I've ever done, and was spending $500 a month in a car payment and insurance. So got rid of that about a year ago. So I have no car. I have, you know, I don't pay all of the regular bills that come with living. I'm given the opportunity to really be able to save most of what I make, because I don't have expenses really. I have to eat, and I have to buy like clothes and shoes sometimes, but even that's not very frequently, and I don't spend a lot of money on that. So it's great to see that this sacrifice of being on the road all the time is allowing me to be able to put a lot of money away towards my future, towards the other goals that I have. I'm able to see it firsthand that the sacrifice of being away from family and missing events and missing holidays, it's worth it to a degree, because in the next couple years I'll be in a much better situation with my business and financially, and be able to have a lot of time to spend with loved ones and doing things and traveling more. You know, truck driving is, I think, one of the greatest things that anyone could ever do to really change their life. If you have a job that you don't like, you know, you're not making enough money, if you're not the sole provider for your kids, if you have kids, if you have someone else who can help out with the kids, you know, go truck drive, man, because it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed money. It's guaranteed benefits in all ways. After 1 year, not even a year, I spent 9 months as a company driver under Schneider, them telling me where to go, when to be there, how much I'm going to get paid per mile. You know, it kind of sucked, but 9 months of going through that, I still made about $35,000 that year, not including the bonuses. They do some really nice bonuses. And then I was able to buy my own truck. I'm on a lease with my truck right now. And once you buy your own truck, you're literally your own boss. You decide where you go and when you go there, because like there's an app, and I just go in my app, see everything that's available, and I'm like, oh yeah, sure, there's a load going from Charlotte, North Carolina to Houston, Texas. Yeah, I want to go there. Let's do that. And it pays enough, you know, to cover the truck payment and the fuel it takes to get there, and then some. Yeah, but it's all up to you, and that's what's really awesome about being an owner-operator and having that opportunity. Trucking is so easy. It's so easy, and literally, like right now, I'm on a load that I'm gonna deliver later on this afternoon. It's up to me. There's a window of time for the delivery. If I want to deliver the load right now and be off the rest of the day, I can do that. If I want to sit here and make a video for 20 minutes or even an hour, or I want to sit here for 4 hours and take a break, take a nap, go find somewhere to go have lunch, and then go deliver the load, I can do that. Like, there's so much freedom, and it's beautiful. I'd never really even understood that aspect of trucking and being an owner-operator until I was in it. But I've known for a long time that this was something that I wanted to do, and I'm so glad that I have. This is really one of the best things I've ever done for myself in every way. Emotionally, financially, you know, the long-term gains that are coming, and it's just, I'm so grateful. Now I am team driving with my boyfriend. He's been driving for almost 3 years at another company, and now we're driving together. Things have been going really good. He's a really good, safe driver, which I was very worried about. It's hard for me to sleep with someone else driving, but it's actually been pretty easy now. After the first 2 days that I just didn't sleep at all, but now I can sleep. Now we really got the hang of things, and we're setting ourselves up so a year from now, you know, we'll be able to have a paid off truck. Paid off truck means a lot more money every time we run, because right now more than half of the money that I make goes towards paying this truck off, and it's not cheap. So once we pay the truck off, you know, that'll put us in a better position financially, and we'll be able to dive more into our investments. But along the way, we're, you know, getting things rolling with the investments and real estate, stock, and whatever else we can get into here in this next year. The people in this industry, most of them are pretty cool, honestly. Like, truckers have a bad rep, and I get it. They're usually stinky, they're usually kind of rude and grumpy or whatever, but we have to remember, most of the time we're alone, you know, and most of the time these men and women are out here by themselves, alone, for long periods of time. Some of them go months without talking to anybody, you know. They don't have people that they can just call up and see how they're doing and talk about anything. So I kind of feel for those people, and I always try to be nice to every person I come into contact with on the road, because you never know what they're going through. And I've had conversations with some truckers who've been going through horrible things in really low periods, and just being nice, just smiling, just offering them a hug, can really, like, just turn their day around, if not, you know, their month or whatever. And I try to make a difference in that way to these people, because I'm very grateful to have a lot of support from my family and friends. I have some really great friends, some really supportive and loving family that's always reaching out to me, making sure I'm okay, checking on me. Some people don't have that. The grizzly bear's waking up. Oh, here he is. I'm making a video, babe. So I just wanted to share that with you guys about my journey for the last year. I kind of got carried away going on with other stuff, but this last year has been awesome, solo driving. Now I'm team driving. It's a different world, but it's still great, and I'm looking forward to many more awesome memories to be made and learning more about myself and life, and it's great. I'm just happy to be alive, happy to have all of these opportunities. I wish all of you the very best. Peace, love, and happiness.